PDS enye Kufuor the time they start you. PDS started at Tamel's time. And America for the study so mama iska. John Mahama time sika baye asemensi. Eya den ne kodu Kufuor soa. Yes PDS problem about every say NPP for ye nine. Enti John Mahama echo srem no okoka asasem no and a join is for echo twa small party. We say oh PDS wasn't a bad thing. Caption no. And wow NPP in Chamwe. Almost started here. Yeah, John Mahama said PDS and not bad thing. John Mahama was saying, say, that thing now America for any dinsa was so for years. Ne ohono. Ne nya de bone. Ne mom. Tell me bedre Kufuor do mreso Gabi Ebusianfo Jimmy for Wifuor no. Omo interest was put ahead of Ghana interest. Into see PDS am hunisano America for Millennium Challenge and the sika no de ba no. Sa America for no deal no na nya bad deal. Na ewifo be di esuntina sebio ewifo no omo interest edi anim anything na PDS ne say just John Mahama. Listen to him again.
Let me also comment on what is possible if the public and private sector work together. I know that there was an attempt to involve private sector in power utility and at the distribution level. And we all remember the example with PDS. PDS was not a bad thing. It is just that it was handled wrongly, and many people had personal interest in PDS, and that's why it failed. But there's something to be said for injecting private sector efficiency into public utilities. And I gave an example before. Enclave Power buys bulk electricity from the power utilities and distributes it within the free zones enclave, and has a 99% collection rate of bills. And the lights are always on in the industrial enclave. And so the industries there have a high ratio of power.
What a most time problem is yedi bien kanium, yedi jejna poles, yedi my yenya generators akese at John Mahama nankasa in 2012 to 2016. PDS sika ba ye yedi ye adwuma dan na Kufuor do time ebedru ye ebe ye busuafo de or catch Ghana for say PDS sa dwuma de na America for ni edi no na problem ni ho Nkwasiafuo we na abema problem aba ho na or she anase he is encouraging the private sector omo akoma pa enye wifuo te say NPP for enye Jimmy for te say Kufuor na busuafo enya kromfo a omo bebe daadaye no mabeti company no mabe wiaye or say we need a private sector to participate, to collaborate with the government to make sure say inyume bia aban ye no private sector no so any aban beka omuntuma abo ano no maye emana koyie nanka enya gabi mu no mo ya kromfo Kufuor do bumpty bawomia omutena den meeting mu sensan ma gabi mu wiaye a anka PDS ye anka koye a anka Ghana nkane asem ekoso chei enne Nkwasiafuo omutete Ghana John Mahama say PDS no John Mahama say sebio ankanya NPP awifuo a anka nenka America for da homa yiska. Joy News fake news and you see we are slowly getting Joy News out of our production. We are getting them out. You see, nobody needs to give them a lot of relevance. A fake news. Interest, any Ghana interest. Say they can decide a president and people who lead us. That is their intention. And they say, what's steady Joy News for some time? So, say, oh, yeah, dear. Yeni ebeyi president ma Ghana, yeni ebeyi leaders ma Ghana, yeni ebeyi MPs ma Ghana. It's all that they have been doing over the years. They take money and project criminals. They take money and project criminals. It is who any potential criminal or person or politics Joy News not starting. Because there it's easy. Their intention is to make money, project whoever they want to project, and that when they make their money, they don't care the damage the person will do to us. Joy News from the starting Gabi Ochedako, Sankoma, Kufuor, Kwekubako, they projected these thieves. Amu creative side impression say Kojo upon Kuma ni Nyansa, and so we say Kojo upon Kuma, and then we say with Jimmy Chain, Kotrebia Ghana. These are the things they do. Until right now, there's a lot of competition in the system. Media General is showing the way, no. Right now, big platform like my platform is around, they are struggling. into the field, say, the more they sell bad news about the government, there will be more attention on them. And until recently, Mahama, Galamsey, say they are doing everything possible. But the Ghanaian has grown. Ghana nina mature. Ghana nina bedu point to be a. And yes, I can't sama. And that's how the TV so cabro to who's on the Ghana has gotten to that point, say, they want to verify. They don't trust any fool sitting on TV and just speaking. They want to also verify and see, say, you are not being paid by a stupid person in the dark to mislead him or her. For a very long time, people were financing criminals to sit on TV to pretend as if they were speaking for the people. Now, Ghana for who say, you people sitting on TV, majority of you, especially Joy News, you are being fueled by criminals. And in the past, the criminals fueled you to the point whereby we, the masses, thought to say you were doing the job for us, not knowing you were there to project criminals indirectly and directly. Now, the people are smart. And yes, you they go further to check. And there's so much competition in the system. Joy News has become a backyard news channel. Even when you watch their TV, there's no content on it. There's nothing. The reason is that they lack that foresight to understand, to bring themselves to the reality. Say, journalism and TV has changed. It's either you go in and speak the truth or you shut down. That is why lots and lots of people are watching TV3, are watching Love Silence TV, are watching TVs we're not expecting. Because the TV might be small, but the content they are putting out, the facts, the credibility they have, majority of Ghanaians are now going that side because Omuhumu say, so we need to get to that realization. And the say, Joy News, they think like NPP. Party negu, but they still believe, say, the party nenguye. Omuda who use 442 formation, they still don't want to accept to say 442 formation. They are not relevant again. They still don't understand that they are not relevant. Today, if you do a survey in Ghana, now almost specific radio and TV stations are the only time nipe biti kama omaya board omutie Joy when they are going home 6 o'clock news. That's it. That is even when say media general, they don't have anything going on. But nobody will go out of their way and say those times 10 years ago, 15 years ago, Yanko had Joy. Nobody has that excitement in them. There's no enthusiasm to do that because whatever you guys are doing there, people now know. Joy Nadi is Sankumabaye. Then is Sankumabaye lied to the Ghanaian people in the name of I'm a lawyer. Occupy Ghana. These were people, political surrogates, criminal intent, political insect, parading on our TVs every Saturday. Kofi Bento. What did he start? Imani Ghana. Kofi Bento is an intellectual. Now we know he's a fool. He cannot even reason beyond political party. We saw a lot of these people. Kokubako says on Joy News, he makes everybody look like a fool. I have this document. Nobody gets to see the document. And these people kept on projecting criminals, representing criminals in the dark. Egbert Fable sat on TV, always crying, the government, the Mahama government, he wanted to go somewhere. These are people, Kwame Sefakai, these, Paul Ademotre, because I'm paying you. Paul Ademotre, why you're on Namho. Ya Bonidia, Paul Ademotre, he has been cursed, and that thing is working. More winning Paul power from the past, they know Paul is not a happy man. They know Paul is fighting some spiritual battle. Paul Ademotre is struggling, and it is showing physically now, and very soon you will see it. Paul, they see psychologically stable. Paul is not himself. Paul is basically a dead walking man. Paul in himself a diaboni yejuma. And if I were Paul, I would go and look for a man of God or a spiritualist who is strong and say, look into my destiny. Because Paul has been cursed. His destiny has been shut down. Maamena obo Paul Diano or the seal be to Paul so, and Paul cannot cross it. And so Paul sha ankruma or the articulate so. Paul would try everything in this world. He cannot come out again. While body dia back and forth. Yeah, Paul Ademotre is his destiny is sealed. So right now, hardly did you see Paul Ademotre walk to a radio station or a TV station because at a point he saw everybody underneath him. He saw himself as the creme de la creme. When he speaks, the whole Ghana, we have to listen. Good evening, Ghana. Paul Adobotri. He is the man. He speaks the fact. Today, he's chasing blockers. Today, he's even going on the local TV stations and radio stations he considered as villages.